Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was looking at my magazine of performance Volkswagen. What's up, everybody? This is Zach, aka Zachy. Yeah, I'm Zach, aka Little Frenzy on PlayStation, aka Super French Big Z on Ubisoft, and I'm gonna play a little bit of Back to the Future. I'm trophy hunting. I have to get some more trophies over here, so let's go ahead and get a little bit more trophies before we play some Yakuza. Let's do that immediately, as soon as possible. Let's hurry up. So let's go ahead. We're at episode number 4. Obviously, Michael J. Fox's birthday was the other day, but it's not possible because I clearly remember Michael J. Fox's birthday, and Michael J. Fox's birthday is not on June 9th, okay? Michael J. Fox's birthday is not on 6/9. It is not. It is not. It's a quantum leap notes from Intel Quantum or Google Quantum or Microsoft Quantum, whichever one of those guys. But we all remember Michael J. Fox's birthday. It was definitely not on June 9th. Anyway, it was probably just a message from Quantum, meaning that we really need to hurry up and do this because Michael J. Fox wants to watch this. The Michael J. Fox Foundation wants a cure for Parkinson's disease, and the cure will be available as soon as the technology is available for nanomachines. So with nanomachines, you will be able to fix Parkinson's disease, but the technology will take a few more years. But who knows? It could be available tomorrow, in a few months, or maybe a few years from now. But theoretically speaking, it is possible. Anyway, let's play chapter number 4. Yes, we're doing everything for emotional support, but a lot of people asking me for air support. Air support comes later, goddammit. Later. I need a car. Big shout out to all the Back to the Future fans around the world. Big shout out to you if you got to go to New York to watch the musical. I've always wanted to go see the Back to the Future musical. It was not ready when we were in New York.
Where am I? Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus?
For my DS2 fans, don't worry, we'll play more Death Stranding in different languages soon as we go aboard Drawbridge. We go aboard the ship Drawbridge. It's amazing. Very complicated. updating the blog right now. There's some new videos on my YouTube, but they're not available on my they were not available on my on the top of my blog. I see the problem with Jedi Radio 83. I have to add more Jedi Radio episode, more music from Ferry Corsten.
Okay, Marty, what have you got to work with in here?
I'm trying, Marty. Give me 1 second.
Okay, Marty, what have you got to work with in here?
All right, Marty, let's have Marty. Looks
That's
like the
not very
stupid
relaxing.
Plus system is still implemented, a little bit like all those streaming portals after the pandemic started, as opposed to just Netflix and another portal. Now it's like 500 streaming channels. It's getting really
That's
expensive.
not
And
very relaxing. That's not very relaxing. Doesn't look like it's on. Okay, Marty, what have you got? Doesn't look like it's on.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault?
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
The fuck's going on now? Alright, apparently, guys, Erik ten Hag is staying at Manchester United. Big shout out to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who is holding down the fort and Washington, D.C. I should be in Washington, D.C. hanging out with you, but meanwhile, I'm stuck down here in rural area because I can't even afford a flight to France, where I should be. But as much as I try to worry about French elections, I also have to worry about American elections, because when I don't and I don't pay attention, they try to take over. Where now the GOP doesn't want to support Trump, but now all these damn billionaires that are old white men that are rich and racist want to vote for Trump. So Ocasio-Cortez, you need someone else to come and help your staff, okay? Senator Sanders is getting too old. He's exhausted. I hate the East Coast, but I'm really starting to think I may have to move there for a couple weeks and help out.
Someone's locked up all my stuff. I'll never get that combination on my own. Hello?
What?
Hey, could you get me a burger or something?
I didn't forget all about you, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. It's just that
Regrettably, sir, the
so much going on. Israel, Palestine,
to begin the process with an empty
Ukraine,
stomach.
thousands of issues. I'm fatigue of all these news.
Let me out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus.
All right, it looks like Marty's in trouble over
Injure
here.
themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir. There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
I'll never get that combination on my own. Hey, let me out!
Alright, how does Marty get his guitar? Let's get some hints. Alright, let's look at the windows.
Doc.
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Not to be upset, but I really need to hang out with French people this past couple days. Like, French election got disturbed. It was not cool. Not cool at all.
Not that I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and, well, she went and signed herself up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
Didn't you tell her about Biff?
I tried. You know your mother. Once she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
I figure that if I can just find her, maybe...
Shout out to Intel Quantum. Like I said, I'm running the code weekends, but right now, due to a lot of commotion at Intel Quantum, I'm running code right now. It's running. I've upgraded JLAG Radio up to 2030 something. I may have to update Lambda and Quantum radios. I try to get them every time next to 200, and it's not working. And I try to put Epsilon radio past episode 50. Like, I try my best. Every time I get to episode 53 or 56 or even past episode 60, something just turns the clock and then it brings me back to Epsilon episode 49. So it's like something happened when I entered Epsilon radio episode 50. Something just it just went back into episode 49. I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to go over episode 50 and it's trying to get me back to 49. And like I said, as far as metaphorically speaking, quantum mechanics, it's like I'm trying to defeat a stupid, annoying boss. Anubis. Zone of the Enders 2. Anubis. I'm on Mars defeating Anubis. And I already went and defeated Anubis. Now this boss is even more dangerous. I swear to God. Elon Musk being Anubis.
So, have you found Mom yet?
Not yet.
You wouldn't believe how many cameras they've got around here.
It's nice that you're concerned about Mom, but couldn't you come down here yourself?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm probably in enough trouble with the authorities already.
No, I think it's better for everyone if I stay here in my garage with my televisions and cameras.
Is there any way you can help me escape this loony bin?
What did you have in mind?
I don't know. Maybe override the security systems or something.
Override the what? Son, this isn't a science fiction movie.
Dad, those Citizen Plus watches are gonna turn everyone in Hill Valley into robots, starting with Citizen Brown.
I always suspected digital watches were evil.
It's not the watches, Dad, it's Edna. She's completely lost it.
Citizen Edna's crazy? Oh, that's not good. although it would explain a lot.
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance, zoom, enhance. Ha!
What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
That's not very relaxing. Dad,
How can I help, son?
Dad, I know this is a lot to accept, but I've got to rescue Citizen Brown so that we can go back in time and stop him from ever marrying Edna in the first place.
You're right, son. That is a lot to accept. So let's forget you ever said it and just concentrate on getting you out of there.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best. Stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
Doc.
Speed Society live call is going on.
That's not happened, and I think Oliveira was the one that called back after. Yeah, so pretty sure Mike Oliveira was the one. No, Mike Oliveira. No, that was Ryan.
Speed Society G42, the Hellcats. It's the muscle car. They're doing it.
All those Texas brokers. Yes. Right. Well, that'd be kind of anticlimactic if we can't go right into the winter. I know. So, questions. We're back again. This person was called until he answers. All right. Yeah, just keep going. Yeah. We got some exciting things coming. Yes, we do. More than exciting.
Speed Society right now live on the air. They're calling someone. Someone's going to win the Hellcats 1200 horsepower car.
You guys talk to them, check that. I'm going to go look on here now that I see this and look through the store and see. All right. So I'm going to look, maybe give it a little bit, and maybe they'll answer real quick. Good. Check this thing out.
Silver Hellcat SRT 1200 horsepower. Same as the amount of blog posts I've done recently, 1,200.
There's the Damon. So 40th pre-entries is live until midnight tonight for this thing.
They're looking at car 43. Obviously, I've entered car 42.
Until midnight. Can't get too far out because then we disconnect the Wi-Fi. So there's the Demon. Are we ever going to do a charger? We've done chargers in the past. Plenty of chargers. Yep, there's the Demon. 40x entry ends at midnight. Maybe. Scott will answer here in a minute. Alright, let's head back inside. If we lose audio again, let me know. What, the Q&A or what? Yeah, no, that's what they want to do. Demon, if you did anything, leave a stock. We got lots of songs. Maybe? Alright. Alright, let's go through this. It's in the warehouse. Here we have
All right, now they're stalling and they're not calling, so now we have to wait till they call. We're listening to Scott, the song.
Doc,
We gotta save Doc.
Can I help with something, son?
Dad.
How can I help, son?
So, have you found Mom yet?
Not yet.
You wouldn't believe how many cameras they've got around here.
Is there any way you could help me escape this loony bin?
What did you have in mind?
I don't know. Maybe override the security systems or something.
Override the what? Son, this isn't a science fiction movie.
Stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
There's Jen. We
Jen?
found Jen.
Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
All right, we're gonna get George to call Jen for us.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus. Oh no, Jen, not you too. Why's your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Hey, on your way out, do you think
All right,
you
we're
can
gonna
help me
ask
break out of
Jen
here?
to help
Oh, I couldn't do that,
grab
Martin.
Marty out.
It's against the rules.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats. How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing, too. I was completely out of control.
I kinda liked it. Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
So now Marty and
It's... well,
Jen are
that's
talking about how
weird.
the Citizen
I don't
Plus is really
remember.
turning everyone
Must
into
be a
robots.
side effect of the treatments.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know, I used to be sick too. But now, I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
They're calling the SSG 42 right now.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come
Sorry,
on,
guys, I have
don't be
razor
a narc.
burns over here.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Okay, the way to Jen's heart is through Marty's music. Plug the guitar into the squawk box and ask George to patch it with Jennifer.
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Martin? What are you doing?
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this. No one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Jen?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here.
Alright, looks like Jennifer finally had Marty over here.
Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short
Calvin
for a
Klein
soldier,
underwear.
but it'll have to do. Come on.
You should go get Calvin Klein pants, jeans, slacks from the outlets. Calvin Klein slacks from the outlets is always a good idea. Alright. Marty's disguised. Let's go ahead and grab some water or something. And let's get the hell out of here, and we have to save Doc.
Yep. Good reaction, bad reaction. Don't be like this
Ah. Got some Fritos, some snacks, and some water.
If we can't get a hold of him, he does have some time. But hopefully, he'll back here in a second. Give him 30 more minutes. Yeah,
Yes! 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 Shout out to Blinkins. Blinkins on his guitar. He's sending $404 million to aid to Palestinians. $404 million in aid to Palestinians. In addition to $1.8 billion in development, economic, and humanitarian aid in the United States. That's right since 2021. $404 million. Lincoln on the guitar. Even tired of all this shit, he said, give them some aid, let them hang out, let them chill, so everyone can take a break and relax. Anthony Blinken, go to your lunch break right now. Enjoy your lunch break. Whatever you have, your favorite meal, go eat some lunch.
Gina or was Matt? Thank you. Well, that was Gene from American Sweepstakes. This has never happened to us. We've been with him for 10 years, and this has never happened to us. And so we have to wait 72 hours. I'm going to try to call him. Persistency wins. Stuff about you guys, and I really hope the phone rings, and I'm gonna wait an extra 5 minutes, so let's sit here. We really can't do this without you guys. Literally, yeah, we're missing a piece. Hey, man. Well, SSD 43, like I said, my favorite, and we're gonna keep it. Stock is, yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's great. It seems like honestly, that 20K cash, and that crate, the crate's worth $10,000, even though it's a $1 option, because so little people get it. And arguably, it used to be the fastest through of 62, but now that it's not, it definitely is still through to 60 that, you know, pulled from the demon. Nothing else doesn't have a break. So it's also missing my body up front. It's missing a couple of things. I would not want 170. Yeah, that we were going to give away a 170, but I mean, you saw like 300,000 down to. Yeah, the non-wide body in front is just, it's like a rental. Yes, I think it's good.
I might grab a Warito. Let me get a Warito.
Everyone's calling by it? Yeah. No. 3 different people. Yeah. This one is close. They're not doing purpose. I mean, if I do tell you guys the name, I'm going to drop the name. Would you want to know? 72 hours. I would, if I missed it. Yeah. Excitement on this. It's true.
Got a Warito? Guava? Guava's delicious.
Yeah, I fully missed it. Apparently we're scaring Well, I would like to, like I said, I'd like to wait 2 or 3 minutes. I feel like we need to. I just don't get it. You guys know it's at 3 p.m. They got hints. 8 grand, right?
All right, let's follow Jen.
I can't plug my guitar into that. I can't plug my guitar into that.
Okay, Hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the
As
way
always,
they're
guys,
supposed to
I'm
be.
completely
Whatever, just as
out
long
of
as I get
Milky
to
Way
drink some
Midnights.
stuff.
I will
got
try to
a lot
order
of
some more. They're
pent-up
very
hostility
expensive.
right
Milky
now,
Way
you know?
Midnights are delicious,
Miss
but
Parker.
hard to find.
What the?
Yeah.
The minis are
Here to
available.
escort you
They're
to the
also
lobby.
pretty good as well.
Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then. But first...
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Don't bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
All right. Good trophy. Power of Love. Obviously, a great song. All right. Dog's over here. We got to save him.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No. No improvement, Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle the treatment?
Very well. Increase the overall stimulation levels by a factor of 1.21 kilocarls and start again.
Yep. He'll get blown up. Or she. We're gonna get him. Do it again.
Oh.
Yes. Why are you thinking I sent him a message?
Send a text.
Don't worry, Evan. It'll all be over soon.
You're ready for today. But then it's gonna have his name anyway, so at that point I might as well just drop it. Yep. Yeah. That's the I really hope so. Yeah. I hope you guys are nice. 40 free entrance. 3 actually free and like I said, using Meta 50 gets you 50 entry as well. So I think we do that up there, right? Free. Make a wish. A wish. Weird.
Stop fighting it, darling.
Yep.
You're only hurting yourself.
Still trying to win that Speed Society car. They're calling someone, but it's not answering. So my phone is not on silent. It should work. All right, we gotta save Doc. Come here.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I could be pretty persuasive.
No.
Disengage occipital overrides.
Where's Biff?
What are you doing in here?
Looking for the bathroom?
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Right.
You're listening to Heat Beat. This is New York remix. As you know, the music type of dance music, this is called electro. Complextro. It's a very complicated dance music from the future. This music has been featured in the game Wipeout Omega series. And this is a type of music of dance music that will come out in about 5 years into the future. That's the more futuristic type of music. And actually, cyberpunk music is futuristic as well, but cyberpunk music is like retro futuristic music. Complextro music is the music from like 50 years in the future. The music you'll hear in the future games, future Wipeout games, Pacer games, and Redout 2 in one. It's like Complextro is going to take a while. A lot of DJs don't know how to make Complextro music. It's very difficult.
What part of Spizzy don't you understand?
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I could be pretty persuasive.
No. What part of Spizzy don't you understand? No improvement, Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle the treatment?
Very well. Increase the overall stimulation levels by a factor of 1.20.
Get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
I've got to get her out of there.
What part of Spizzy don't you understand?
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's
Now
not
we got a
allowed to
great
eat
part
it
in
until
the
he's
song
taken his
of
pacification
This is
pill.
New York by
We tried to give it to
Heat
him
Beat.
an hour
There it
ago,
is.
but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I could be pretty persuasive.
No.
Very great music about Heat Beats.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I could be pretty persuasive.
No.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I could be pretty persuasive.
No.
Looks like a giant air freshener. Weird. There's nothing I need in there.
40x free entry ends tonight at midnight. And don't forget, Meta 50 at checkout gets you 50 free bonus entries.
Okay, we can never free Citizen Brown until we get rid of the technician and the Citizen Plus control. For 10. Biff might be in the Citizen Plus ward, might be useful. Right side up.
Stop fighting it, darling. You're only hurting yourself.
Where's Biff?
Get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
For those not
Gotta
familiar
get
with
her out of
Wipeout,
there.
it's a futuristic racing game. It's racing into the future, and it goes very fast. It's a great game, but Psygnosis from the UK got disbanded, and Sony PlayStation was so upset with England they actually closed down their whole studio. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but please bring back Sony England. You know, I'm sorry to say, but I find the British accent very sexy, so you got to bring back the Sony brand. It's really important. We need those British people to work again at PlayStation. Sorry to say, British accent, very sexy. It's really important for games and all that stuff.
Get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
I've got to get her out of there. Where's Biff?
What part of busy don't you understand?
Oh!
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Hey, get me out of here.
Sorry, can't hear you in this thing, but thanks for the duds, though. It's broken. I guess Jen did that so the guard won't be able to call for help.
No.
It's broken. I guess Jen did that so the guard won't be able to call for help.
Stop fighting it, darling. You're only hurting yourself.
Get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
I've got to get her out of there. Where's Biff?
What part of Spizzy don't you understand?
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Don't worry, Emmett. It'll all be over soon.
Don't worry, pal. When I fix the timeline, you won't even remember getting beat up by a girl.
No.
It's broken. I guess Jen did that so the guard won't be able to call for help.
What part of Spizzy don't you understand? Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
Increase somatosensory fluids by 17%.
Do you mind? I'm trying to run a complete personality rebuild on the big man himself here.
And?
And the last thing I need is your stubby little fingers turning Hill Valley's savior into a drooling rutabaga.
Is there a problem over there, citizen?
No problem, ma'am.
Good. Let's get back to it.
Where's Biff?
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried
Right
to give
now,
it to him
everyone
an
in
hour
Japan is
ago, but he
laughing
still
because
hasn't
I can do
swallowed it.
Let me
complex
try.
things like
I
Death
can be
Stranding,
pretty
but I can't even do the
persuasive.
simple back to
No.
Ridiculous.
Disengage occipital overrides.
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah! I should have known. Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. You want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work.
Ah, there we go. 523. It's her dad.
Hey, Biff, guess who your guard is? Peekaboo! The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill. Nah. I'd never get my hand under there. Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill. Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill.
Don't worry, Emmett. It'll...
Oh, Biff spit.
All right, we got to put Biff's pill into that soda.
Hey, is that a
Big
public
shout out
display of
to
affection
people who want
over
me to
there?
play some more Batman. I'll play some more
sorry,
Gotham
it was
Knights
just
as well,
a
but we
shadow.
got to play some Naruto.
Goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
What are you doing over there, citizen?
All right, let's go save Citizen Brown over here.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
Oh!
Optics. Volume. Finally, a word I can understand. Okay, That moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Are you having problems with the controls, citizen?
Tactile. Whoa! Sorry.
We gotta get Doc Brown out of here.
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful. I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Edna, please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your crazy time machine.
The guitar.
I can't plug my guitar into that. 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 I can't plug my guitar into that.
Where's
Use the guitar with a microphone.
Don't worry, dear. After we're done repairing your damaged mind, we'll fix young Mr. McFly, too.
Ah, yes, the guitar with a microphone. The battle between Noel Gallagher and Liam Gallagher. Noel keeps singing all the songs, but Neil Gallagher. Liam Gallagher always singing the songs, Noel Gallagher writing all the goddamn songs.
When did I lose control?
Oh, dearest, you never had control. That's why you needed me in the first place.
But Neil and Noel, it's time to have that Oasis reunion concert. It's really important.
You! What are you doing?
Get my friend out of here, you nutcase. Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa! Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you!
You're welcome!
After him, you slackers!
You got a trophy, very nice.
This is an Omega-1 priority.
Yeah, and for Oasis, if you do a reunion tour around the world, when's the last time Oasis played in San Francisco? Come to San Francisco, have a reunion tour in San Francisco. Everyone in the Bay Area would love to see Oasis. It'll be amazing. Whole life could never afford to go to England and watch Oasis. So upset. Even worse, they're Manchester City fans, and I love Manchester United.
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Hey, it's my mom. Hey.
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why? Is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess. What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh. All right, Dad. No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense
Good news.
of right and wrong.
At
least,
breaking news, my wife and I decided we're going to Ohio State next year. So it looks like next year, trip
Mom, Dad,
for the summer, we'll be able to go to Ohio State. I did tell her if the next rivalry game is in Ohio this November, I'm going to have to show up to this game. Because I'm not coming next year if the rivalry game is in that team up north.
Let's go fix the DeLorean.
So
I'm afraid I'll have to do that.
I may have to come twice. I may have to come in November for the game, the big game, and then in the summer with my wife to tour the campus and all that. But I haven't been back to Ohio State in forever. I have to get back as soon as possible. Maybe I can come in next year when they open the Intel, not Intel Folsom, Intel Ohio campus.
Work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Hail Val. Emmanuel Valls. Oui, Monsieur le Président Macron, si tu t'emmerdes un peu avec les conneries, demande à Emmanuel Valls de t'aider pour le moment, c'est très important. Il peut t'aider, il peut faire un très bon boulot. Oui.
He's not coming back, you know.
What are you talking about?
Emmett. Without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire
Shout out to Ministry of Sound.
Look at
Ministry
what
of Sound,
we built.
do they have the annual 2024?
Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
Conformist. People want us to play some South Park. Guys, I'm trying. South Park chapter 3 and 4 are really hard. I can't keep losing it. You have to start the whole chapter again.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too.
So, big warning for the NWS. a lot of people are in heat, dangerous heat. It is very hot, over 106 degrees. 106 degrees, very hot. So please stay hydrated. Wear sunscreen. Drink water. Stay hydrated. Temperature of over 106 degrees. And it's in effect for the whole Delta, south of Sacramento, and San Joaquin Valley. Look how much trouble Elon Musk is in. It's May 2024. There was 11 separate billion-dollar disasters that struck the nation so far. 11 separate billion-dollar disasters. And I wasn't able to tweet in time to tell people about these disasters and, run for your lives, bro. I mean, just because people don't know the NWS Twitter account. They just don't know it. So that's why I tweet as an alert system. So please tell Elon Musk to put me back on my Twitter account. Really important.
Not the only inspiration of Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Blech. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
It worked! Ha ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment. Ha ha!
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out of your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Martin, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Here.
I have a shout out from Full Metal Panic. Full Metal Panic. I can try the boss again, but it's just really hard. Sabina is too difficult. I don't know how to defeat it.
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Fine, leave. I'll ruin you, Emmett! I run this town!
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The Old Town Theater.
Shout out from Sweet Shots Mafia over here. They want to hang out. If you're really going to wait till next year for a San Francisco concert. What happened to Max Vangeli? Does he live next door, or in San Francisco, or is Max Vangeli still in Los Angeles?
Uh-huh.
I haven't thought about this place in years.
I really want to come to that concert in San Francisco. I just couldn't. 420 weekend. Hotels were so expensive. Couldn't
It was
afford.
all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy?
As soon as I finish this episode, we're switching to Yakuza. We're playing Yakuza right after this.
Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
But you're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to... Go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
All right, Max Vangeli. Looks like Wish You Were Here, Volume 1 was released last year. Are you ready for Wish You Were Here, Volume 2 now? Let me send a message in your Discord. No Face Records over here. All right, we're going to ask Max Vangeli if he wants to sign my song from SoundCloud to the No Face Records label. The song was not very complicated, but it did find the Voyager 1 satellite, so it's worth something. It's worth the look. What's up, Ice Cube? Yes. We're definitely gonna deal with Trump soon. I'm tired of this shit.
I better talk to Emmett before this thing with Edna gets out of control.
Harry! You do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
Oh, you know, here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked
Your shout out from
one
LeBron James.
Imagine.
The Shop. His YouTube series. NBA Finals. NBA Finals. So the next game is tomorrow, Wednesday. Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. As always, The Weeknd, if you could please put back the song, the music video inside the nightclub where The Weeknd was all dressed up, you know, at the nightclub, having fun in the nightclub. That was the music video for that song. And for some reason, he replaced the song, he replaced the music video with all these other dancers, which was kind of weird. The original video was in the nightclub. Please put back that video on YouTube. It was a really cool video.
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked the rocket car.
But...
More trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
You'll figure it out, Emmett. You only need a bolt of inspiration, that's all. Maybe if you went to a...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here. day, is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Callahan.
October 12th? Doc?
All right, we're gonna go save. Mr. Brown as soon as possible. Mr. Brown. Dr. Brown.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start, and Teenage You is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic Age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk Teenage You out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Oh!
I'll talk to her. You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
This place looks familiar.
What did she have to say?
Edna? Oh, I haven't talked to her yet.
Well, what are you waiting for? We need to get those kids separated.
I think this is where we stopped when I played this on the PlayStation 3.
Hey, Artie.
This is way back.
Officer. Officer? Oh, right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... oh, dear.
Mr. Callahan! You do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
Sorry guys, so I think someone put pepper on my neck over here. I keep swinging and scratch myself with it. It's ridiculous. There's no hickey at all. For some reason, just scratching.
Yeah, just now, in the town square.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah. Well, you know, those gut instincts are important. If you disliked him right off the bat.
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Callahan, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds! You got official business here?
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers. You look familiar. Do I know you?
Nope.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Callahan. You know that? Well, his physical appearance for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important...
Yes?
Well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain, I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities...
Say, what's your game?
Just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett.
Can't still understand women. Spaceships
now, Mr.
on Mars
Cub reporter,
still can't
is there
understand
anything else?
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
A guy who gets the girls, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
It's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
So you say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
You know, ready to stop playing the field, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
But I can't help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
When he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
I wonder what's going to happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Callahan.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
When he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Hey, Audie. You seen my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it. Back again, Mr. Callahan? What can I help you with?
I was thinking, what's Trixie Trotter doing in that outfit?
What's she doing here at all? That's the question. Women of that sort are generally found outside cheap hotels, not science expos.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then. How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I am afraid I can't, until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
I don't think so. Maybe not.
All right, let's go talk to Trixie. All right, guys, go ahead and use the restroom. Go get more water, some more soda, some more snacks, and let's continue.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow, and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here. Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's gotta resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah.
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techne, Muse of Progress.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Artie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
So Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing. It's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm?
Great song by Sweet Shelf Mafia right now. Shout out that Sweden and NATO.
Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Audie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Alright, so we talked to Trixie. Let's go talk to Edna now.
Back again, Mr. Callahan? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it, allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume, she's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are
Great song right now. Miami to Ibiza by Swedish House Mafia. Some reason I never could afford to go to Miami or Ibiza. It's crazy. So all that work.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then. And I suppose you are...
Still looking.
I'm a little fed up with everything. Should we play some Deus Ex? Some Deus Ex Mankind Divided? Adam Jensen. I never asked for this.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Hey, pal.
Oh, geez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I...
Sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
'Cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just... well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
So what's so, toe-curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
My mom saw me in my underwear.
That ain't so bad.
Last year?
Okay, that's pretty bad. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Well, okay.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Je vous jure, aucune possibilité de parler aux Français qui sont au Parti socialiste, les Verts, Renaissance, pendant ces derniers mois. Et comme par hasard, il y a un parti LR, républicain, qui utilise les lettres L et R. Et ils essayent de joindre le Front National, le Rassemblement National. Conspiracy. C'est un complot, ça. Foutez de notre gueule, vous essayez d'amener l'extrême droite en France, ça va pas à la tête. Vous êtes en France, vous soupçonnez les personnes d'être de l'ultra-droite, vous les foutez tous en tôle. Sans déconner.
Back again, Mr. Callahan? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Still looking?
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Audie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You are firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Let's talk.
Alright. On a message de Gabriel Attal. Je comprends. They're stalling. They're stalling me. They changed the setting to episode 3 or 4. And for some reason, they're stalling. This episode should be over. So, je comprends. I'm going to switch to the next game. And we'll play something else. But I'll check France Info right now. Just to see what the situation is right now. And, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We'll play some more games. I might play some Naruto. Might play some Yakuza, as I mentioned. But like I said, thank you guys for watching. Just a big shout out to Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox is getting a little old. Michael J. Fox, please tell Hulu or Netflix, put Spin City on Netflix. I've never seen Spin City. You were on Spin City. I've been dying to watch that show. It's not available. I would love to watch you on Netflix. So, Michael J. Fox, please put Spin City, your show, on Netflix, and I'll watch it. It'll be awesome. And everyone in the Michael J. Fox Foundation, the cure is possible. A couple years out. If you want to talk to a couple of researchers and professors and all that, nanomachines can do it. But it's very early stages. If you want to hear about some of the great work that some of these hospitals and researchers and campuses are doing, Ohio State has a department of nanomachines, so you can go ask them about nanotech. Very cool stuff. People who talk to them say they're all weird and boring and nobody wants to date them and stuff. They're actually really cool people. They work on very amazing things and very complicated stuff. So if you have any questions, go on the Ohio State website. You have Ohio State University, a great school, university where everyone gets a great education. And check out the Department of Nanotech. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time. Speaking of Nanotech, should we play some Crysis sometimes? We should play some Crysis. Crysis Trilogy. Maximum armor. Maximum speed. All right. See you guys later.